Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Daily English Bites. Today, we're going to talk about something very useful. We'll learn how to ask for help in a shop. Imagine you are in a supermarket or maybe a clothing store. You need something, but you can't find it. What do? You need to ask someone. You need to ask a shop assistant. It can feel a little scary, especially if you are not a native English speaker. But don't worry, it's actually quite easy. We will learn some simple phrases. These phrases will help you. You can use them right away. Let's start with a common situation. You are looking for something specific. Maybe it's a type of bread or a size of shirt. You look around, you can't see it. You need to find a shop assistant. How do you get their attention? You can say, "Excuse me." This is a polite way to start a conversation. It's like saying, "Pardon me, can you help?" So you see a shop assistant. They are busy. Maybe they are arranging shelves or helping another customer. You wait for a moment. When they look up, you can say, "Excuse me." This tells them you want to talk. After saying, "Excuse me," you can ask your question. A very common phrase is, "Could you help me, please?" This is polite. It shows respect. So, "Excuse me, could you help me, please?" This is a great way to begin. The shop assistant will usually stop. They will look at you. They will be ready to listen. Now you need to tell them what you need. Let's say you're in a supermarket. You are looking for coffee, but you can't find it. You can say, "I'm looking for coffee." Or, "Do you have coffee?" A more polite way is, "I'm looking for the coffee, please." Adding "please" makes it even nicer. So the full sentence could be, "Excuse me, could you help me, please? I'm looking for the coffee." The shop assistant will then tell you where it is. They might say, "It's in aisle 3." Or, "It's over there near the milk." Let's try another example. You are in a clothing store. You want a blue shirt, but you only see red ones. You find a shop assistant. You say, "Excuse me, could you help me, please? I'm looking for a blue shirt." They might say, "What size do you need?" Or, "All the blue shirts are on that rack." Sometimes you don't know the exact name of the thing. Maybe you want something for your hair. You don't know the English word for hair conditioner. You can describe it. You can say, "Excuse me, could you help me, please? I'm looking for something for my hair. It makes it soft." The shop assistant will understand. They will probably show you the hair care aisle. Another useful phrase is, "Where can I find?" This is very direct, but still polite. For example, "Excuse me, where can I find the bread?" Or, "Where can I find the changing rooms?" Changing rooms are where you try on clothes. This phrase is very practical. It gets straight to the point. Let's practice these phrases. First, to get attention, "Excuse me." Second, to ask for help, "Could you help me, please?" Third, to say what you need, "I'm looking for," or "Where can I find?" Let's put it all together in a little story. Sarah is new in London. She needs to buy some new shoes. She goes to a big shoe store. There are so many shoes, she wants black shoes. Flat ones. She looks around for a long time. She can't find any flat black shoes. She sees a shop assistant. The assistant is folding socks. Sarah takes a deep breath. She walks over. She waits for a moment. The assistant looks up. Sarah smiles. She says, "Excuse me." The assistant smiles back. Sarah continues, "Could you help me, please? I'm looking for flat black shoes." The assistant says, "Of course, what size do you need?" Sarah tells her the size. The assistant then walks Sarah to a different section. "They are right here," she says. Sarah feels happy. She found her shoes, and she practiced her English. Sometimes you might need to ask about a price. You see something you like, but there is no price tag, or you can't read it. You can ask, "How much is this?" Hold the item. Point to it. The shop assistant will tell you the price. For example, "Excuse me, how much is this jacket?" They will tell you. What if you want to know if they have something in stock? In stock means they have it available to buy. Maybe you want a specific phone. You can say, "Do you have this phone in stock?" Or, "Is this available?" For example, "Excuse me, could you help me, please? Is this camera available in white?" The shop assistant will check for you. They might say, "Let me check for you." Or, "Yes, we have it." Or, "No, we are out of stock." Out of stock means they don't have it right now. Let's think about politeness again. Using please and thank you is very important. When the shop assistant helps you, always say thank you. If they walk you to an item, you can say, "Thank you very much," or "That's very kind of you." These simple words make a big difference. They show you are polite. Another scenario, you're trying on clothes, you need a different size. You are in the changing room, you can open the curtain a little. You can say, "Excuse me, do you have this in a smaller size?" Or, "Could I have this in a larger size, please?" The shop assistant will usually bring it to you. This saves you from getting dressed again. It makes shopping easier. What if you need advice? Maybe you want to buy a gift, you are not sure what to choose. You can ask the shop assistant for their opinion. You could say, "Excuse me, could you help me please? I'm looking for a gift for my friend. She likes reading. Do you have any recommendations?" Recommendations means suggestions. The shop assistant might say, "We have some new best-selling novels." Or perhaps a nice notebook. They can give you ideas. This is a great way to use your English in a natural conversation. Remember, the shop assistant's job is to help customers. They are there to assist you, so don't be afraid to ask. Most people are happy to help. They want you to find what you need. Let's recap our key phrases. 1. Excuse me. Use this to get someone's attention politely. 2. Could you help me please? This is a polite way to ask for assistance. 3. I'm looking for. Use this to tell them what item you need. For example, I'm looking for the milk. 4. Where can I find? Another way to ask for the location of an item. For example, where can I find the eggs? 5. How much is this? Use this to ask for the price of an item. 6. Do you have this in stock? Or, is this available? Use these to ask if an item is currently in the shop. 7. Always remember to say, "Thank you," after they help you. Let's try one more example. You are in an electronics store. You want to buy headphones. You see many different kinds. You are not sure which ones are best. You see a shop assistant. You say, "Excuse me." The assistant comes over. "Yes, how can I help you?" You say, "Could you help me, please? I'm looking for some headphones. I need them for listening to music on my phone." The assistant says, "Okay, we have many types. Do you prefer big ones or small ones?" You say, "Small ones, please." The assistant shows you some options. These are very popular. They have good sound. You ask, "How much are these?" The assistant tells you the price. You decide, "Okay, I'll take these. Thank you for your help." The assistant says, "You're welcome." See, it's a simple conversation. You used all the phrases we learned, you got what you needed, and you practiced your English. It's a win-win situation. One last small tip. If you don't understand something the shop assistant says, it's okay to ask them to repeat. You can say, "Sorry, could you please repeat that?" Or, "Could you say that again, please?" Or, "Could you speak a little slower, please?" It's much better to ask than to pretend you understand. They will be happy to help you understand. They want you to have a good experience in their shop. So next time you are in a shop, don't be shy. Remember these phrases. Take a deep breath and use your English. Every time you speak, you get better, you become more confident, and that's what Daily English Bites is all about, building your confidence, helping you communicate in everyday situations. Practicing these simple interactions will make a big difference. It's a real-life use of English. It's not just from a textbook. It's about connecting with people, getting what you need, and feeling good about your English skills. So try it out, go into a shop. Look for something you can't find easily, and ask for help. You might be surprised how easy it is, and how much you learn in the process. Remember, practice makes perfect, or at least practice makes better. Thanks for listening to Daily English Bites. I hope this lesson was helpful. Keep practicing your English every day. You're doing great. See you next time.